Tatum goes off. Holiday has a great first half in this game. Great first half. Cavs did not have the same good combination. Brown and Tatum went for 60. Garland and Mitchell. Mitchell had a great night again. What else is new? Mitchell and Garland went for 48. The rebounding, I know people are going to get sick of hearing this. Rebounding has got to go into Cavs' favor. It's got to. Darius missing open layups. Scotty, Garland's been missing shots like this all year. He played better in the fourth, but honestly, that's being very kind. Garland flat out stinks compared to his numbers right now. He stinks. He's not playing well. And the Cavs, again, on a night where Tatum goes off, and Drew Holiday Drew Holiday had a great first half. And then Brown does what he does in the second half. You've got to get help from these guys, and they're just not getting help. This weekend blows too little too late from supporting cast. Bad Cleveland Sports Day. Bad Cleveland Sports Day. Cavs had it at 9 in the fourth. It looked like they were going to make a comeback. Just couldn't make shots. The rebounding in this game was awful. Awful. They got to do a better job on the boards. Need to make more shots. Yes. Tatum came play. Cavs couldn't hit water if they tried. Knew the Celtics would adjust in game 2. Tatum and Brown both showed up. And Drew Holiday. I thought all three played really well tonight. Really well. Cavs got a great game from Mitchell. I thought Mobley played well. Garland played well in the fourth. But, God, you got to play well all the other quarters. Need Allen back. Yes, we do. Cavs stand no chance. No, they do. Again, if you rebound, the Cavs, if they can rebound Cato, if they can get just someone else to come along with the rise, clearly Garland's not going to have it. They aren't in bad shape. This isn't impossible. Garland, Okoro, and Strus need to be locked in. Yes, let me just say something about Strus. I have understood Strus throughout the regular season. Strus has got to play better than this, too. That's another guy just fades away in these games. Fades away. Strus getting out-rebounded by Tatum in certain situations. Okay, he's got size. Strus has got to get his ass into Tatum and block him out. Ugly night, Ashley. Agree with you. Can't decide to try in the fourth quarter. Agree with you about that poor roster construction. Allen's going to come back. Got to grab game 4. Can't go down 3. Yeah, you can't. You knew the Celtics would probably get a game in Cleveland. I thought the series would probably go 7. So you got to win going back to Boston. You cannot go to Boston down 3-1. Can't make an easy layup. Sarah, good to see you. They missed the easy layups. Rebounding was atrocious. The Celtics controlled the boards. Garland sucks. I thought Garland had a really poor game up until the fourth. But again, they played great in fourth. You got to play great throughout the game. Garland's just very inconsistent. Has been all year. I'll take Holiday over Garland. I would too, Cato. I really would. Holiday's a far better player than Garland. He plays defense, and he plays a complete game. And Garland just, how many times in the playoffs have we seen a boomerang, I'll call it, turnover, where Garland jumps in the air, throws it to the other team to ignite a fast break? It's happened too damn much. Cindy, great to see you. He's hurt. Hopefully he comes back. Yours truly, Amari. Hope you're doing well, girl. And KC, someone needs besides Don to score. Yes. Again, I thought Mobley did what he had to do tonight. I'm not disappointed in Mobley. I thought he played fine. Mitchell played great. You got to get one more performer step up, whether it's LeVert. Again, I don't think Garland's going to do it in this series. It's just not going to happen. Down 9, they had 4 straight stops and took horrible threes. Connor, they did, and they're not getting any boards. Need to defend better. Yes, they do need to defend better, but the offense tonight really, really just didn't have it. Cavs let Budenholzer go to Dan's enemy team. Oh, yeah. Well, we'll talk about the Suns on a different day. Okoro could hit nothing. Okoro played great defense, I thought, tonight, but his offense was awful. Ugh. Okoro's offense was so bad. He played good defense, though. Rebounds. Agree with you. Do one was winnable too. It was winnable. If you can close the gap on the rebounding, I think they might have won. And I really mean that. The Cavs just had nothing going on the boards tonight. So many missed opportunities. Was Niang in tonight? No, he was not. He did not play. He's not played well in the series. I think now with Dean Wade back, you're not going to see Niang again. I'm sure they will adjust for Monday, but JB not adjusting for this game was terrible. Yours truly, Mari, that's fair. And I'll say this, too. There are moments in this game where he's got to start making quicker decisions. I think they could have played Tristan a little bit more in this game to help out. When you're seeing the boards and you're getting dominated by the boards, put in some muscle, some meat to get some Again, I don't understand. Strus is not going to... Strus, to me, doesn't get talked about. It was Strus tonight. He was so frustrating, I thought. We can't score 100 points, we won't win. That's true, too. Tatum flexing his tiny arms. Oh, I know. Scotty was annoying. Bickerstaff showed his true colors tonight. You know, Bickerstaff, he's had games where you scratch your head. Tonight, the boards. I would love to see him put some muscle in there. Andy, good to see you. The Bricklayers Union are waiting to collect their dues in the Caps locker room. There you go. Oh, very funny. JB really thought they could play the same way. Yeah, I agree with you. Yours truly, Amari. I know what you're saying. Garland is not capable, for some reason this year, of playing up to, we'll call it, elite level basketball. We've seen it a little bit from Mobley. We've definitely seen it from Mitchell. Garland just can't sniff it. You're going to have to play Allen rest away. Hopefully he comes back. If Allen doesn't come back in this series, he's letting his team down, in my opinion. D-Clan, it's hard to say because he's injured. I really do. I think Allen has a lot of pride. I think he's hurt. How about Garland not boxing out on Pritchard? Garland tonight had a hard time boarding. Strus had a hard time boarding. Mobley, they pulled him away from the rim, and they really exposed it again. At some point, I'd love to see Tristan Thompson get in the game to help with the rebounding. If Strus is not going to make shots, get his ass out of there and put Tristan in the game to rebound. What's the matter with the Guardians? They are in a funk, and the Stephen Kwan injury, I don't think it's a minor thing, Cameron. I think it's a big thing. Kwan's injury, the whole lineup's kind of just faltered outside of J-Ram and Josh Naylor. Another storyline to watch of the Guardians is the Bo Naylor catching situation. He had another goofy play in this game where the ball got past him. It's Mike Zunino. We're at 2.0. Mike Zunino stunk last year. Bo Naylor, who I really enjoy and want him to do well, is not playing good catcher. He's playing terrible defensive catcher. He's really fighting the baseball. Celtics played well, just need more help. Yes, that's true too. But they could have won this game. There are moments where they could have won this game, especially with the rebounding, I thought. Could have gotten more tonight from Garland. I've been saying that all year, so what's new there? Just a few more plays here and there from some of their key contributors would have gone a long way in this game. J.A. is not letting us down. He's hurt. Vera, I just said the same thing. I agree with you. Glad to see Dean Wade back on the floor. I agree with you about that. Need more toughness. I felt the same way tonight. I think it's like 200 days, John, before football. Allen needs... we don't have the schedule yet, but, the first Sunday. Our fans were dead the whole game. Cole, I did feel a little tightness tonight. Tatum kind of took the air out of the balloon, though. Playing way in the final few minutes after not playing for 2 months is boneheaded, says Anthony. I don't know about that. Again, they weren't getting key contributions from the other key complementary players. At some point, if Strus... I'm going to pick on Strus for sure. Again, if Strus isn't going to do anything, you might as well put Thompson in the game or someone with some muscle. Why didn't they go up-tempo when they got rebounds? I don't know. But when you're saying up-tempo... when they got rebounds. BKto, I remember a couple times they did. I don't even know if your point's right, BKto, to be honest with you. I like more TT. Agree with you. I want more playoff Strus, please. Boy, he's... SD, I think Strus has been very frustrating to watch. Garland's been frustrating to watch. Strus has been frustrating to watch. He's just not making impacts in these games. He didn't make a lot of impacts in the Orlando series either. I would love to have LeBron back. We need PG. We need a back PG. Yep. Merrill's a waste. Merrill just comes in these games, has no plan. I will say this. A90515B. He comes in with no plan. You're right about that. Fry clears Bo by far. Austin, I really want Bo Naylor to do well here, but his defensive catching skills have been putrid. It's been Mike Zunino. They cannot afford to keep doing this. D. Blair, I'm not there yet saying Bo Naylor's a dub, but it's been very, very frustrating. Tatum and Brown were on Celtics are so hard to beat. Yeah, I agree with you about that, too. Andy Brown's guards, Cavs. Who's your favorite team? Root for D. Blair. It really transitions throughout time. I love all three teams so much. Because I'm an August birthday, I always loved the Indians tribe guards. Probably just because I used to do birthdays at Municipal Stadium and stuff. I love baseball, so I'll say the guards, but it's tough. Merrill playing for the half. Luke, I know what you're saying. Merrill needs to be playing more. Strus needs to come off the bench. Yours truly, Marley. I don't think that's a bad idea. Again, if he can't contribute, I don't understand what he's doing on the floor. Garland and Strus are worse than Bonnie and Clyde P. Borrow. It's funny. I don't understand how Garland has regressed so much. Luke, it's been very frustrating. It's been this whole year. He just has not been able to get in any kind of groove. And again, what's so mind-numbing about Garland, he has these, I call them boomerang, these terrible turnovers where he'll literally jump off his feet, throw the ball to the opponent to ignite a break. He does it all the time. He did it tonight, too. Speaking of Merrill, I'm hoping he doesn't play for the rest of the season. Oh, my gosh. I don't agree with you about that, ST. I'd like to see actually a little bit more of Merrill. I don't think they're using Merrill appropriately. If JB isn't fired, it's going to be hard to root for this team next year. Bradley, I am actually in that corner. JB's a good man, done a nice job. I think it'd be good for the Cavs to get a change of voice. I do. Maddie, good to see you. Ty Schmidt, nice to see you too. Boston is just better than us. No shame in admitting that. No, we agree. The better team's the Celtics, but the Cavs can still win the series. We'll have to see what they do on Monday. Gosh, Cavs frustrating loss tonight. Tatum went off. Brown complimented him well. Mitchell, Mobley, they played well, not as well as they did on Thursday, but they played well. Mitchell was great. Just got to get more from Garner and just into someone else, and the rebounds was really one side in this game. Did it look like to you that Boston said, Mitchell, you're going to get yours, but we know the rest of these stiffs aren't going to beat us? No, but here's why I saw P. Burrow. I saw a team saying, if we can box out, the Cavs are really stuck in gear. And it's true. In certain series, different things happen, and rebounds aren't as important. In this series, I thought it was so important the Cavs won the rebounding battle. Boston took a big emphasis on it tonight. They actually pulled Mobley away from the rim to get rebounds. Very smart. Dean Wade needs to be on Tatum. Asking for trouble, Ty Schmidt, but we'll see. I know Wade earlier this year, yes, but Wade just came back from injury. Whenever TT is in, he makes things happen. Luke, I want to see more of him. Is Brad Stevens a good shout to place JB? I don't think so. He's the president of the Celtics. Why would he give that up? Be the coach of the Cavs. Stevens is the president of, he's like the head GM. I forget what his official title is, but he is the leading the way of the Celtics. He's never going to give that up. I don't agree with you, Ferguson. I think Allen's really hurt. We need 2 or 3 players, 20 points a game plus. Yes, agreed. Sam Merrill is hell on earth, says Garrett. Have a good night. Let's get some rest. Disappointing Saturday. Disappointing weekend so far. Guards need to get their shit together and win tomorrow, and the Cavs get a day off before Monday. Big. Gotta say, it's a must-win Monday. They cannot go back to Boston down. Max playing Garland plays like a bench guy. I agree with you, Ed. Garland's been frustrating all year. All year. He is not. This is what he's been like all year. He's consistently inconsistent. Browns rookies look good. P. Borrow, it's great. It's practice. Oh, I didn't know. Laugh out loud, but he wants to coach again. Yeah, I was going to say, Alyssa, it'd be great to have him here, but he's not going anywhere. Good to see you. By the way, thank you for joining us, Alyssa. There's some positive news. There you go. Trade his ass, says Ed. Have a good night. We'll be back here tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday.